Good afternoon, or it's almost afternoon. It's 11:35 a.m. here in Columbus, Ohio. What I want to say is shout out to Off the Topic Show. Channel is really awesome. I really appreciate you. Now, I'm going to say this though. I am on the other side of things, but not by choice. I didn't choose to be a food stamp recipient, okay? I didn't choose to have to utilize that assistance program. Now, the Democrats like to utilize that tool incorrectly. They like to make it a dependency instead of an assistance. They've treated it like a dependency. And you got all these people that have been on it for all their lives. They were on it when they were children. Their parents were on it. Their parents used it. Their grandparents. When you take a system that people are taxed by force, not by choice, there's a difference. We're taxed by force, not by choice, for these programs to exist, for someone else to live off of them. They're not supposed to be a dependency. It's supposed to be temporary assistance like workman's comp. Now, like I said to begin with, I am forced to utilize the food stamps at the moment. And not all of it is my fault, but not all of it is society's fault neither. I have my shortcomings, and I'm very grateful for the tax money that I receive so I could eat. Thank you, guys. I don't think that's talked about at all. I don't think that gratification is even remotely, given back to the people who actually are putting food in my mouth. And I'm very grateful for the American citizens that are working, that are being forced to pay taxes so I can get something to eat every month. Thank you, guys. I really am grateful for it. Now, another thing I'm going to get at, I'm going to show you a little bit of this video, but look at the size of these people. Look at what these people are wearing. All right, and I'm going to show you what I'm wearing and the size of me so you can kind of like understand what I'm saying here. You'll understand when I show it.
Quick, TikTok trend, where people go to Costco's and grocery stores across America to show off how much food they bought with food stamps. That's right, your hard-working tax dollars going to use feeding people that are too lazy to have a job. A bunch of losers.
Look at this. She's got the 30 burger fucking starvation trick going down. I mean, she can go 30 days without eating anything and not even show that she's starving. All right, I'm barely 110 fucking pounds.
Man, the people with food stamps, they're acting like a supermarket sweep, going in and buying up the whole store. Well,
I'm like a freaking toothpick. Before, now let me tell you something about these great presidents like President Obama and President Biden. Let me tell you how much money I got when I was when I was on food stamps during their terms. Both of their terms, all right? $67 a month. I was supposed to have lived off of 67 measly fucking dollars a month in food stamps. While Obama was in office, the entire duration, and the entire duration of Joe Biden's administration, I got the same amount. Now, let me tell you what Donald Trump did. Because of the price hikes on everything, I'm sorry, this inflation was self-made. I don't believe that it was a result in this. I think inflation was self-fucking-made by these corporations because they wanted more money quicker. Just like a freaking cancerous tumor in a capitalistic society. That's why we have a free market, so we don't have these tumors. But we don't have a free market anymore. We got a closed market. And this is a result of that. Now, I get currently $292 a month to live off of. Now, my 110 pound ass getting freaking less than $70 a month for over 10 years, I'm like, how in the fuck am I going to eat all of that? Like, what am I going to buy with that? And if I'm homeless, I don't have a way to cook anything, so I can't even utilize food stamps being in a homeless shelter. You can't buy food to take up there. They won't let you. So it's like, you don't have a kitchen, so I have to go and buy junk food, which is not good for your health at all. And I did that for quite a few years because of my disability. People don't like to hire me. They tell me that I'm a liability, and they won't hire me. So I can't get out of the financial hole that I am in, that I was put in at 12 years old, mind you, and I'm 33. So I can't survive sufficiently in this country off of 1/3 of the living expense, while they're giving 5/3 or even 7/3 to these immigrants and these people that do not deserve the assistance. Obviously, these two women on here do not need $1,000 a month on food stamps. They need the $67 a month on food stamps. Look at the next one.
We are.
These kids are absolutely
The next
driving me bonkers
person
in the
on here
store.
too. Like, wait till you see this
In and
this
out of
other chick.
Costco, stuck to my list pretty well, and ended up spending $375, and then we have to go pick up a Walmart order for $65 for.
All right, so $375 plus $65. All right, so that's $440. How many? I got a question out there. I'm genuinely curious. How many of the taxpayers that are paying for us to have assistance can afford $440 a month in food and groceries? How many of y'all can? I'm just curious, because it seems like the poor is starting to eat these people considered the poor, right? They're rich in assets, but they're poor with money, right? You know what I mean? That's the problem. They seem like they're eating better than 90% of America is. So, and this is what gets me. Like, I don't even want to be on food stamps. But if I'm not, then I'm not going to eat. And I'm already a twig. I need to eat something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go 3 days without something to eat, I done lost 15 pounds. And I'm only 110. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'1" and 110 pounds. I'm severely malnutritioned. And I'm on the same damn welfare system as these people, but I don't understand what they're doing. Like, I wish I knew what they were doing so I could get $1,100 a month in food stamps. You know, maybe if I just make up a few children that's just not existing next to me, maybe I might get 1,000. You know, maybe I might get 1,500. They might even give me 2,000. You know, for the 5 invisible kids that's still in my nutsack. I mean, if that's the case, then there's a couple million of them running around in there. Think there's enough money in the taxes that y'all pay for a couple million, you know, kids that I'm feeding right now? I mean, come on, man. I'm just joking. But I'm just saying this because I don't think this is talked about. And like I said, I am very grateful for you guys paying taxes so I can have it. Now, if push comes to shove and they just take me off of it because, you know, they're like, oh, well, you can do whatever you need to do. Well, guess what? I'm going to be okay with it. I'm not going to bitch about it because you're right. I should be working and I would rather be working. But how many people can afford $440 a month in groceries right now? And that's after taxes, all hours, all paid expenses going out. You know, all bills prior to that, like your rent, your electric, your gas, if you have gas stove or electric stove. You know what I'm saying? Like, after all that's paid, do you have another $440 to go spend on groceries?
$140 total. It wasn't enough that I spent $440, but Walmart decided to not give me some of my items.
You didn't spend money on anything. Tax.
Wait a minute. So Walmart decided not to give her any items. Some of her items. The fuck else do you need? You already spent $440 fucking dollars on food. What else could you possibly need to eat within that next month? Now look at this next person.
You didn't buy anything.
You're going to see a trend here. You're going to see
You're
a...
just a leech
Yep.
to society.
Oh, and y'all, by the way, I'm
What is
shopping
with
for
this? These busty ass, big ass women.
This ain't for Tiffany. This is for Taco. This is for Tiffany.
And everybody wonders why, you know, type 10 diabetes is running rapid through this fucking country. Oh yeah, let's check the eggs with a freaking gold Rolex.
That's a nice watch, sir. Don't you think you could sell that to make money before you get handouts from the government? I know
Absolutely,
I would.
and this is why things are the way they are in our government now.
Really try hard here, but these people are just pathetic.
Can you guys afford all this? The taxpayers. That's what I'm talking to, the taxpayers. Can you afford all this? After you pay every bill, take every expense out, after the fact, can you afford all of these things right here? With your income alone? And see, this is why I get a bad name. Look at all those. Look at all those items. Can you afford that? Even when I had a job, I couldn't afford that much groceries. What the
Let's go
fuck?
to Costco.
And why are these women big? The fuck? They get mad when you point out you look like Miss Piggy. Stop eating so fucking much. You don't need all of that money. She don't need that. Our family is 6. Huh. Wow. Just fucking wow, man. Yeah, it's not her responsibility to feed her family. It's everybody else's that's paying taxes. That's the mindset that these people have. It's on you, taxpayers. And I pay taxes too, but like I said, I'm grateful for the help that I'm getting from my community. Thank you guys so much. But these people they disgust me, and I'm on the same side that they are with this shit. You know what I mean? Wow. Just wow.
Family of 6 that